Yeah. So the pump I recently worked on, the seal started leaking again. It was my mistake. I'm just gonna share it with you guys just so you know that it happens to all of us, right? Now, for context, I spend the majority of my time maintaining my pools. I'm still in the startup phase of my business, so a lot of my time is spent maintaining my pools. And then whenever repairs come up, I make my own repairs. Now, my maintenance is so efficient that I hardly do any repairs. So even though I have a lot of knowledge on how to do repairs, I still make mistakes, and I want to share one mistake that I recently made as to why this pump started leaking again. Someone made the comment that it was pretty much way too damaged to put back together, but the pump is actually fine. Aside from this bolt kind of missing a little chunk here, I mean, this is strong enough, and the 3 bolts are strong enough to hold onto the back plate. The motor's good, so there's no reason to replace that. So that day, in my defense, I kind of overlooked it because I was trying to record the video, and it was also very windy and cold, so I was trying to get out of the cold. So I overlooked how damaged that impeller was, the one that was on the motor previously. I replaced the back plate, the seal, but I did not notice how damaged this was, and I'm pretty sure what ended up happening was once the seal started, as you can see, there was a bit of damage on there. So what I think as this thing started spinning, the rubber inside, since it wasn't a tight fit, it kind of ate up a little bit of the rubber, and it started leaking. So I got a new impeller. As you can see, huge difference, nice and clean compared to this old one. It's pretty dirty, pretty ugly, ate up. So hopefully that's all it was. But now we're gonna put this pump back together. Well, I'm gonna put this pump back together, and it's gonna have a new seal, new back plate, and a new impeller, and that should take care. Out in the field, you always learn new things, and if you don't spend enough time doing something, you tend to forget some things, but it always comes back to you. All that matters is that you do right by your client, and if you make a mistake, just own up to it and just take the hit. There's plenty of business to go around, so taking one loss is not gonna ruin you. Also, a little trick of the trade that I learned a few years ago through someone that I worked with. Whenever you're putting these seals onto the back plate, you know, sometimes it's hard to push them in, and we don't want to damage the ceramic part, right? So if you take, this is an 1.5-inch pipe extender. Inch and a half pipe could work too, PVC pipe, but I like the extenders just because it fits a little better. And you just place that one there, and then you take your little pipe extender, the big side, and then it goes perfectly right around that metal part. Press it in with your hand, like so. And look at that, I got a pretty tight seal, pretty tight fit, snug. And this pushes just right on the metal lip, so you don't damage the ceramic part. Okay, so the skinny side of the pipe extender, actually, it's a lot more snug. You see? I forget these things, but they come back to me. See, perfect. Perfection. So it's back up and running. Doesn't get much drier than that.
Now I'll just have to wait and see if it lasts.